Hey Hamster, I just ran a poll on Twitter and it turns out 25% of viewers think that trading for evolutions should count as cheating in the Pokewalker challenge. What? Even if I get the evolutionary items from the Pokewalker? Well, that leaves the 75% majority who said it was fine, but do you really want 25% of your audience to feel like you're violating your own rules? I guess you're right. If I'm doing this, I'm gonna go all in. So no trade evolutions, items or not, and no evolutions that require locations or items from other games like Magnezone, Milotic, Leafeon, or Glaceon. Yikes. You know what? You're just not allowed in the trade room at all. Have mercy! Hello internet and welcome to another episode of Pokewalker Challenge. I am HamsterBomb and I said all that out of order, but whatever, I'm gonna keep going with it. We are continuing some more hunting and looking around in the Pokewalker. I know I've said for the past, I don't know how many episodes, we're gonna take on Falkner. We're gonna do it today, darn it. But there is still something that I want to do first, and that is connect to this bad boy, the Pokewalker. You see, between the last episode and now, I have been doing a lot of digging through the Yellow Forest, trying to get the other Pikachu, the flying one. Because we got the surfing one, I really wanted to get the flying one. And while I was doing that, I did a poll on Twitter, as we just discussed in our introduction, and 25% of you guys preferred that I not even use trades at all, considering it's kind of in your guys' eyes cheating, and I kind of see that. I mean, like, you can consider that to be accepting outside help. So I was like, all right, it's not the end of the world for me to not use my Kingdra, so how about we just get another option out of here anyway? And I have been in the Yellow Forest trying to get the Flying Pikachu for the longest time, because it's not like there's ever gonna be a rule that says that I can't use more than one of the exact same Pokemon. So, because right now I have 2 Beldums, and if all goes well right here, 2 Pikachus. So I have been in the Yellow Forest for days, and I know you're getting these at random times for when the episodes go up, but I had to record a lot of this in advance. As of right now, as I am filming this, only 2 episodes are live, okay? So it's a far enough advance away, and I still took days just trying to encounter a single Pikachu in here that had 3 shakes in the grass. Here's the first one, and of course it showed up super late at night, so I have to record this audio in post. But man, this took so long just to find this thing. So I'm going in for a regular attack, and it attacks right back. So far so good. A second attack, it evades, which means it gets to hit me for free. Still attacking is the safest thing to do. It does a regular attack, attacks back. So we have done this before, where I'm pretty sure odds are the best thing you can do is just try and capture it at this point when you're down to 2, but it pops out, and that's the end of that. And that was days ago. Honestly, I don't even remember when that happened. The second one I just found late last night, and I mean late last night. I've gotten my steps in here, and just to show you, I mean, you're not really gonna be able to read it on here because of how bad the screen is, but here, no joke, I had 21,781 steps, if you can even see that on there. Just from 2 days ago, yesterday, 11,822. All of those watts were spent on trying to find another Pikachu in here. All of them. And I could have saved that for trying to open up other routes, because we kind of need them. I need to get to some of the future routes, and I'm even thinking of going through some of the routes later where I'm actually gonna try and catch everything. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go that extreme, but we definitely want to get to the honed field so that we can get Linoon. I believe that's where Linoon is. Linoon is a great HM user and will have the ability pickup. Has a 50-50 shot of knowing pickup, but still. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can see lots of Pikachus that are just running away, and caught one. The only one is the one we're gonna check. I finally got a Pikachu that was in the 3rd patch. Now, normally when I do this, I try and come back with at least 3 Pikachus that are from the Group B, because a Group B Pokemon could still be the Group A. 2 exclamation points. Could be a Group A, but it's more than likely a Group B. And there's no way to tell, because they're all Pikachus, so I have to just keep them all. And they all kept running from me. Here, no kidding, this is what 2 out of the 3 of them did on their turns. They did evade, 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 which, by the way, which that means is, because I'm trying to attack, because if I attack and they choose flee, they can't flee. but if they choose attack, I still get to attack anyway. So it's like the safest thing to do is attack. But if they choose evade, I deal no damage and they hit me back. So now I'm down 3 points with only 1 point left and they are at full HP. My only choice at this point is to choose evade so I can do the same to them and deal some damage. But if they choose flee at that moment, they get away with it. That's what they did. Evade, 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 flee. 2 out of the 3 did that to me. This was awful. Awful. Good thing we didn't film it. And we have 1 Pikachu, as you saw to there, and luckily I was able to catch that one. So, what I say we do is head back to... Oh, actually, you know, if we go for a stroll, we'll actually be able to see this beforehand. So, right there's my Pikachu that I have been raising. Our Surfer is at level 23 right now because I keep putting her back into the Pokewalker. And the Pokewalker really is like free rare candies because like your steps turn into experience for the Pokemon. But they won't go up more than 1 level when they're in the Pokewalker, so I will cycle them sometimes, but whenever you cycle, you lose your watts, so I gotta spend them all, or want to stockpile them, and obviously I wanted to spend them on trying to find more Pikachus, but I had to get to like, if you use an electric type, 7,500 steps in there before I'm allowed to do it, so it's still a lot. But here, based on the whole items, we can actually tell what these Pokemon are. Tiny Mushroom, this is a Group A Pikachu. I just haven't even sorted this yet. Group A, Group A, Group A. Now here, just to let you know what this is. I'm pretty sure that the Surfing Pikachu has a Lumberry and is female. And the Flying Pikachu has like a Shuckaberry or something and is male. We got... Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! That's the Flying Pikachu. I have no idea what its nature is, but oh my god, I'm so happy. We're done with the Yellow Forest. Oh my god, that's what I wanted. Oh, we're gonna slaughter Falconer. You know what, here? I say we just use that one, because like, obviously using the other Pikachu, it's level 23, it's gonna annihilate. Actually, you know, we don't even want to send that into the Yellow Forest right now. I don't know where I want to go. Where do we want to go? I mean, it's best that we just go somewhere. You know, Winter's Path has a lot of really good items I might be able to still use. Sightseeing has a super rare Torchic. I kind of like having the team we have right now. I don't know if that's a silly team setup, but having 2 duplicates, 2 Metagross, 2 Raichus, it just sounds great to me. We already got 2 Thunderstones. We're set. We already have a Light Ball too. You know, why not? Let's go back in the Winter's Path. It really doesn't matter to me. This is just so that we can get some watts. Give me 1 sec. I'll see you back at the PC. All right, let's do this. So, in the PC, you can finally take a look at what our team is. I know last time we said the gang's all here, but we had that poll that had me slightly switch my team around, and I was fighting so hard for so long to get this Pikachu. Look at this. Almost all of these are Group B, and they're like 7% chance to get them. And the one Group A that we had other than this, we just put in the Pokewalker, so it's not even here. And then of course, we have this, which actually, I moved my boxes around a little bit. I wanted my team box to have a space, and not like starting with the Winter's Path. So I moved the Winter's Path box back a bit, so that's what's up with that. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna move these 3 here into the Yellow Forest box. Picking up their tiny mushrooms does nothing for us, so who cares? Let's back out of here because I don't want to completely spoil the nature and everything, even though you can probably see it on there right now. I didn't look. There we go. It is modest. I don't remember if that's any good. I'll live. Honestly, it's not the end of the world, so we do have a Light Ball, so it's not terrible, and having a buffed special attack on a Raichu does sound really good. If anything, it's just telling us what we can do with this better. So I'm probably gonna give it Thunderbolt, and shoot, I was actually banking on this one being a physical attacker, just because it has Fly, you know? Man, you know, but still, it's one of the rarest Pikachus you can ever get, and turning this guy into a Raichu is gonna be great. Can I help you? Dad's filming right now. Baby wanted to say hi. All right, so I'll live with that. Honestly, the surfing one is I'm a little more excited about anyway because we can do the rain dance damp rock thing with it. This one is really just here because it is stupidly rare. Probably the rarest thing you can get out of the Pokewalker, even though percentage-wise the Torchic is a 1%, at least when you're doing those 2 exclamation points in the Pokewalker and you land Torchic, you can actually see that you got a Group A out of it and you can try and catch the Torchic. I probably saw multiple Pikachus that were Group A, but they were Group Bs, and I mean, I tried catching every, I'm sorry, not Group B, I tried catching every 2 exclamation point. As I was telling you, They're awful. They're so awful, and they kept doing horrible, horrible, horrible things to me. I don't even know what a Shuckaberry even does, but I'm gonna take that darn thing, get this guy on the team, and let's go challenge Falconer. You know, I just realized, so I also put the light ball in the Pokewalker because the Pikachu, you know, my surfing Pikachu is holding that. So we don't have the light ball while fighting him, and my only electric attack is Thunder. That's all I've got, so I'm just gonna smack him with some straight up Thunders. But just so that we can run through the rest of the team on here, we obviously know my level 23 surfing Pikachu is in the Pokewalker right now, and I figure that's a little bit of overkill. We don't need that against Falconer. This is not gonna be hard. If anything, I probably shouldn't even use Pikachu against the first two people he has in here. If there's two, there might just be one. But anyway, we have our modest Pikachu that we just got out of the Pokewalker, who is our lovely flyer. Let's move to the moves. And we have Snorlax, and this is another thing. I'm not sure how you guys feel about the Name Raider. Is that outside help, me being able to go name these Pokemon? Because when you transfer them for the Pokewalker, obviously I cannot nickname the Pokemon, so I'd have to go to the Name Raider in order to do that. But is that outside help, or is that just flavor? That's a question for you. I was gonna make a poll for it, but here we are in the video. So what do you guys think about the Name Raider when I get to that point? Because I do have 2 Metagross and 2 Raichu. Would it be beneficial for me, technically, right, to name them and know which is which? But is it really? So, I don't know. We could just say, like, you're only allowed to get mandatory items and talk to the Name Raider. Because, I don't know. But that's up to you. We have Snorlax holding our leftovers. I decided to put the leftovers back on Snorlax because right now Snorlax is now our tankiest, even though it's not Steel type. Because boy, oh boy, this thing is a demon. Even that tackle is like a one-shot kill for things. I also spent a lot of time leveling people up because I wanted to make sure that they were getting the next move that I really wanted them to learn before I like put them into the Pokewalker. Because when I put them in the Pokewalker and they level up, they would have the potential of passing over a move that I otherwise would have wanted them to learn. Beldum, this one is holding the Choice Scarf. So this one is just gonna be like spamming something, just in doubling its speed. I put this on the one that had the lowered speed because of that. So hopefully that was the smarter thing to do. Anyway, the other one, oh no, we don't have the other Beldum just yet. This is our Dratini I have on level 17. Raising this Dratini was probably the hardest of all of them we had on here so far. Dratini, basically, right when you get the Dratini, you only have Wrap. And remember, I can't use TMs or anything. And as if I had anything this early in the game. We have not even fought Falconer yet. And this is my team. This is crazy. But just using Wrap, especially in an area where there's like Mareeps everywhere, it was nuts. Now I have Shed Skin, but it wasn't helping. It was like never activating to get rid of the paralysis. Thunder Wave, so I finally got Twister and Dragon Rage. So Dratini is finally good. And another Beldum. Now, did I get them at the same level? Yes, I did. I'm trying to keep everybody like around the same level on here. It's kind of hard because the Pokewalker obviously throw things way, way off. But anyway, the Beldums have an excellent move set. And I tried planning ahead for which moves I want all of our Pokemon to know. Oh yeah, cool. Pikachu actually ended up at the same level as everybody else in here. Just because I always do this before I walk into a gym, I'm gonna save, and hopefully we're not gonna have any trouble in here. How about we try doing this the risky way, because I don't see them stopping me at all. Let's see if I can just do this with Thunder. I really don't like Thunder because of its accuracy, but you never know what actually might happen in here. Oh, I forgot something. Since we're finally in a gym, we get to dust off our old friend and go back to our gym badge acquisition hat. I haven't worn this thing in a long time. But all right, so I do have the Johto badges for this, by the way. We'll get into that. Assuming we can win. Oh no! Can't believe how ridiculously high this is, man. You can tell what it feels like for bird Pokemon. Yeah, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Though if anything, I am actually worried about Thunder just missing. But we'll see. I mean, it's a level 9 Spearow. I mean, normally at this point, like say you picked Chikorita, this is actually kind of a scary area, but nah. I can hit him with Fly and I'll probably win. Granted, Lance, my animations are even off. Let's turn that back on. I do that obviously for leveling up faster. That was that. This can't be true! How'd you get a Pikachu so freaking early? Let's go to options. I'm gonna turn these back on. All right, let's go little nameless Pikachu. Oh, you can run around them! Why would they do that? I mean, once you beat the gym leader, the regular people in the gym will not battle you anymore, and because of that, you basically missed out on experience is the way I saw it. So I always made sure to hunt down every single one of these guys and take them out. So here we got 2 of them. Can you land a hit on Pikachu? Because remember, I can't heal. So if one of them, oh, he like turns and says hi. I didn't know he did that. That's so great. Also, this one is the he. So if there's one way that we're trying to remember, boom! remember that? There's a level 15 Pikachu and it knows thunder. It's insane. Oh my god. What's another Pidgey? Oh god. I was trying to say something. It's how you would tell that's something, how you can tell that, what I was trying to say is that's how we can tell that our Pikachus are different. One of them is male, one of them is female, and you can visually see that on their tails. Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought. I have no idea. That completely, just completely obliterating these Pikachus, no, Pidgeys. Gosh, it's just too much. But yeah, like having something like this early in the game is nuts, but you really could have. And you still can. Like early game, and I mentioned this before, the Pokewalker is kind of an OP tool. I never really considered doing this, but yeah, it's darn good. Am I really going to, actually we haven't missed yet. Can we go through this entire thing in one-shot kill this entire gym, Falconer? I want your badge and I want it on my hat. Oh, the badges. That was not the thing I was forgetting, but might as well tell you now because I am not worried about this anymore. So the badges that I have for our series are actually these, which are from the trading card game. You could only get these if you participated in local trading card game events. And Kim actually played through them at the time, and she has all of them, like a complete set of the Johto ones. Really cool. The Johto card game was probably the most interesting time to play through the Pokemon card game. In my opinion, it's probably when it was the most balanced. Yeah, we're obviously staying in. Even if this is like level 15, I'm not worried. 13. Wind is finally with us, he says, as a raining bolt of lightning strikes and we never missed. Oh, I'm so happy with how this turned out. I am so happy with how this turned out. Now I can progress a lot farther in here, basically get us to the next gym battle is probably the next thing that we're going to make an episode of. And now I believe after you do the gym battle, you can fight your rival. So we'll probably like mash those together and do one episode out of that, because at this point on, game-wise, I want to turn this into like prominent battles and see how we survive. Because remember, obviously this was a total joke, but everything after this point, when it starts like meeting our levels, levels really are the only thing that are going to be on my side. And we need to make sure that we're prepared for it, because items are what we're gonna have in very, very short supply. Take this official Pokemon League badge that I wasn't supposed to show you before, the Zephyr badge. Let's actually put this on our hat, and there we have it. With that badge, Pokemon, including traded up to level 20, will obey you without question. What do you mean, including traded? What is traded? Because apparently I'm not allowed to do that anymore, which I'm kind of fine with. I mean, like, it is, the way that some of you guys like were justifying it, to me was, it is kind of considered outside help. You know, like I needed more assistance other than the Pokewalker in order to get some of the Pokemon that I wanted. Also enables us to use the hidden ability Rock Smash anytime outside of battle. Now this TM he is forcefully giving us, I am not allowed to use this, so I don't really want to toss it, but obviously like at any point the gym leader's TMs should appear in my bag, and I'm clearly not going to use any of these. Roost, that's a tempting one, man. Though I don't think any of my Pokemon could actually learn that. Maybe Dragonite? But yeah, that is that. So with that out of the way, we can finally move past this area. I have been stuck here for so long and not been able to do anything in here. Oh, Professor Elm wants to talk to me. Hello, Aster, we discovered something to teach us. Well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant's at the Pokemart in Violet City. So here's the thing. This is a gift Pokemon. I could ignore it and just never accept the egg. Is he gonna keep calling and nagging me? I could just put it in the bye-bye box. You know, let's just do that. I'm just gonna accept it and go put it in the bye-bye box right now. Da-da-da-da-da. Ah, let me go! I forgot these people just, No, this actually happened in the original, Gold and Silver as well. You know what's really weird? At the same time right now, I don't know how this happened, I'm actually playing Pokemon Emerald as well as playing Omega Ruby, like, at the same time. And I'm like around the same places in both games, just kind of like comparing them even more, which is weird because like I did my review of those games already, and I don't want to make my reviews extra long, but boy, the hand-holding in Omega Ruby compared to the original, because I'm like directly going back and forth, it is painful. I'm like, guys, leave me alone. I just want to play my freaking game. All right, there it is in the bye-bye box, and we're done with that. And that, my friends, is the episode, and we can now move on with our full team to start destroying even more gyms, our rival, all of that, until the game starts getting really hard later, because I can only imagine, like, some of the later gym battles, the Elite Four, and also, like, here, look at my team. 4 of my team members are weak to ground. Okay? I have 2 Metagross and 2 Raichu. We're gonna be in trouble if we have, like, certain people who are just, like, spamming some types of moves and I just cannot stop them. So, I don't know, maybe I chose a bad team, but the rarity sickness in me just, like, loves catching rare Pokemon, so of course I'm basically only using Group A's. But either way, thank you guys so much for joining me. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next episode of the Pokewalker Challenge. Booyah!